Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing the most recent Ninjago news, as of the time of recording this video of course, regarding the character of Cole. If you guys have been in the Ninjago news circle as of late, you might have seen that some updates were provided by Ninjago creators and Ninjago higher-ups regarding what's going to be happening with the Earth Ninja moving forward into 2022 and beyond. Unfortunately, in November of last year, Kirby Morrow, the previous voice of Cole, passed away unexpectedly. This tragedy affected a lot of people, especially those close to Kirby Morrow, his friends and family, and it also affected the Ninjago community as well. A lot of us really didn't know what would be happening with the character of Cole afterwards. We knew that he had recorded his voice work for the entire year of 2021, but what would happen after that? As mentioned earlier, we recently got some news regarding what's going to be happening with the character of Cole. Several options were considered, such as maybe making his character mute, maybe removing the character altogether, but ultimately what was decided on was simply to recast the character, which I feel like is the best move going forward. The voice actor in question is Andrew Francis. He is going to be the new voice of Cole moving forward, and he is actually another really popular and really famous voice actor, especially in the Ninjago scene. We'll get more into that later on. We will all miss Kirby Morrow deeply, and I will never forget his interpretation of Cole and just how much he provided for the Ninjago series, especially in regards to its success and legacy. And in terms of Andrew Francis taking over the character of Cole from Kirby Morrow, I have no doubts that he will do an amazing job at providing this character with his new voice. I of course think this way for a couple of very specific reasons that we'll get into right now. The first reason that we're going to get into, his voice I feel like is perfect for that of Cole. I honestly feel like he will do a very good job at voicing the character because he's a very talented voice actor that provides a lot of emotion into his roles and definitely gives it his all during recording sessions. I've heard his voice in several other shows prior, and I'm sure you guys have as well. One of my earliest memories of his voice appearing in a show was that of Acceleracers, a series that I myself am very fond of and I remember watching very frequently back in the day. The character in that show was known as Vert Wheeler, and I feel like the voice that Andrew Francis provided for that character might actually make for a very good voice for Cole. Take a listen.
I can't tell where we are,
but not because of me.
I'm taking the other fork. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Maybe my father was right. Sometimes we beat the drones and win Accelerachargers.
And now listen to a couple of lines from Cole, obviously voiced by Kirby Morrow in Ninjago.
I figured out where I recognized the Fang Blade from. My dad's won it multiple times.
I'd honestly say that's a pretty good match. It's not exact, it's not perfect obviously, but I don't expect it to be a perfect replica of Kirby Morrow's voice. Andrew Francis in these clips had a less deep, maybe a little bit more young and energetic sounding voice, but to me it's still very close. I could totally see this voice belonging to Cole if that's indeed the voice that they're going to be using for Cole moving forward. Of course that's not confirmed or denied just yet, but I honestly feel like I could hear that being Cole's new voice. I think he will sound very close to the Cole that we know and remember from Kirby Morrow, and at the same time he could provide something new and fresh for that character, which is always good. As mentioned, I don't expect him to do a complete copy of Kirby Morrow's voice, but judging from some of his past performances, especially in Acceleracers, I feel like Andrew Francis might be perfect for Cole. Another reason why I feel like Andrew Francis might be a perfect voice for Cole is that he has personally worked with Kirby Morrow on projects before, and as such I feel like he will carry on his legacy in a very respectful manner. I feel like Andrew Francis will totally pay respect to Kirby Morrow in his performance as Cole, and I honestly feel like that's another reason why he's such a good choice. Earlier in this video, we looked at a couple of voice clips from the Accelerator series to present and support my point. Well, guess who else just so happened to work on that series? That's right, Kirby Morrow. Kirby Morrow and Andrew Francis have also worked very closely with each other on Ninjago, as Andrew Francis has played a large amount of roles in the series before. We'll get more into that later on, but the point still stands. They have frequently worked closely together over the years, so I have no doubt that Andrew Francis as a voice actor will respect Kirby Morrow's legacy, and I feel like once again this choice is pretty perfect. So I feel like we are in good hands here. I feel like we can trust Andrew Francis obviously. I feel like he will bring nothing but respect to the character that Kirby Morrow had established for us all those years ago. Another reason why I feel like Andrew Francis might actually be a pretty good match for the character of Cole is the fact that he, as an actor, is a Ninjago veteran in a way. This will not be his first time voicing a Ninjago Ninjago character. If you guys are familiar with Ninjago voice actors and who plays what role, you might remember that Andrew Francis himself actually played the voice of Moro during season 5 of Ninjago, as well as Day of the Departed. Because of this, Andrew Francis is an already established Ninjago voice actor. He's familiar with the Ninjago show, he's familiar with the cast, he knows about the Ninjago fanbase, I imagine. He'll be able to recognize that Ninjago is something special as he's worked on the show before, so I don't feel like he's going to be coming at it from this place of blindness. I feel like the Ninjago staff did a tremendous job in hiring a new voice actor that has already worked on the show, because that way they're entering in familiar territory. They're not coming at it, like I said earlier, with a blind perspective. I feel like this fact will offer a lot of relief to Ninjago fans, knowing that this new voice actor has actually worked on the show before, so Ninjago fans can rest assured knowing that they actually have a Ninjago veteran coming in to voice the character of Cole from here on out. Yet another reason why I feel like this decision was a very good one made by Ninjago staff and Ninjago higher-ups. I've already given a couple of reasons in today's video as to why I feel like Andrew Francis might make the perfect Cole moving forward. However, I do have my concerns, not specifically with the voice actor himself. I've already given several reasons as to why I think he will do a fine job playing Cole. My concerns lie mainly within the Ninjago community. What I don't want to see happen is just mindless hate and attacks towards Andrew Francis and everyone else involved in this decision. This was not an easy decision to make. I will leave a link down below in the description to a document written by series creator Tommy Andreasen where he goes over all of the decisions considered by Ninjago staff in order to make the best possible choice. Really quick, some of these options were taking the character out of the show entirely, making the character not have a voice, or even just recycling old audio clips from Kirby Moro in order to keep his performance alive. While some Ninjago fans might have preferred some of those other choices, I honestly feel like recasting was the best way to go, and I don't feel like anybody involved in this decision deserves to be attacked or to be sent hate because of the choice that they made. You as a Ninjago fan most definitely have the right to be weary or maybe even feel a little nervous or hesitant towards this new voice for Cole. It is a new direction for the character, I do understand that, but blind hatred and attacking people involved in making this decision is not going to help anybody. I personally am being very optimistic about this whole thing. I don't feel like this is going to be a downgrade to the character or anything like that. I feel like Andrew Francis as a voice actor will be fine as Cole. I'm excited to hear what he sounds like, and I'm excited to see, like I said earlier, what new things he brings to the character of Cole. What new aspects can he provide to this character? I'm just looking forward to that, and I feel like that's all that we really can do at this point. Once again, I feel like Andrew Francis playing Cole, yeah, he's gonna be alright. I feel like he's gonna be fine as the character. I'm excited to see what he sounds like, and I feel like he will be a good voice actor for Cole because, for one, he's extremely talented, 2, he's worked with Kirby Moro before, so that level of respect will indeed be there, and 3, he's an already established Ninjago voice actor, not only voicing Moro, but voicing several other characters in the show over the course of its 10-year run. Almost 11 years at this point. So with that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. This was a very difficult video to make, but I had a lot of fun putting it together, and I hope the final result was respectful and enjoyable to watch. Leave a comment down below talking about what you think about this whole thing. How do you feel like Andrew Francis will be as Cole? Leave our thoughts down below in the comments, you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Once again, that'll pretty much do it for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and as always, check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.